think he might have his work cut out for him here in the second half. Real Madrid probably getting maybe not a tongue lashing, but probably a few kicks in the pants as they trail to start this second half. Athletic 1, Real Madrid nothing. Second half underway. Madrid in white. The red and white with the black. Moving now from right to left. Again, if you kind of wonder, well, that almost looks like Atletico Madrid. Well, that's because Atletico was started by some transplants in Madrid from Athletic. Just changed the shorts, and in many ways very similar personalities, at least nowadays under Simeone. But while Atletico has now dropped points in 3 of their first 4, Athletic seems to be building. Here a reminder of our starting lineups. Just taking a quick peek around. There's been one change, and it's Casemiro there in the number 14 coming in for Ceballos. They wanted to give him a rest after the international break, but obviously Lopetegui thinking something needs to be changed. So Kroos moves up next to Modric. Casemiro slides into his defensive role. Well, that could lead to some interesting challenges. Casemiro and Raul Garcia.
Well, that inclusion of that defensive midfield player was so pivotal, such a wonderful plug, a live wire plug across the face of Varane and Ramos. And you still see those incredible wing backs of Carvajal and Marcelo leaving at will. How impressive has this young goalkeeper been, Phil?
And again, we were thinking about this during the break, Ray. If Florentino Perez had not bought Thibaut Courtois, Kepa would still be here. Iago Herrerín, when healthy, would be the backup. Then you have Alex Ramiro, who they probably wouldn't care about his contract situation, would be the third. Unai Simon will be playing for Athletic's reserves today as the 4th string keeper, but he's keeping Athletic alive.
Certainly. And in the game, time and time again, and he's going to get his hands warmed up again in this second half, because as the game goes on, as we all know, these white shirts, they puff out with their warrior hearts and they get stronger. They're chasing the game. They'll bring on these substitutes off of the bench eventually. So we'll be facing the hammers of hell in this second half. Athletic Club, but they've earned the right to go ahead. Staunch defending, exceptional goalkeeping, and dangerous live wire forwards. This is a game that has been really earned so far for Athletic Club.
Barking at his young keeper, wanting him to go back the other way. The outlet was deflected, so they will get the throw in. And as dominant, him to go back the other way. Not that much, but considering. So they will get Athletic held Real Madrid in both games last season. They have only won one of the last 17 meetings between these two, so can't get too puffed up.
No, history against them for sure. Let's see how history plays out after the full 90+ minutes, as this is going to be a real journey. Look out, Naeem, nicely. And he dances around Modric, kisses to the middle. Nice touch, Iñaki. Brilliant. Around Susayeta. And the shot curls and sails. Admirable football, and this crowd should be on their feet applauding. It's Ika Munayin who starts all the dominoes with that lovely little ball. Again, Susayeta with his little kiss. A lovely little touch from Raul Garcia, excuse me. And then that flamethrower over the top. But again, quick, inciseful passing on the red and whites. Over Marcelo. Oscar heads it down. Susayeta from the flank. Deflected off Ramos. And Varane undercut Garcia, leaving a hip in. And considering the injury issues, every time Varane goes down, a bit of a concern. Raul Garcia is just the type of warrior that he ain't ever going to back out of this, but really has no other option. He turns his back away, and the collision is there, and there's not much he could do. The momentum running into a ball that was flighted down. Varane wins it easily and well.
Take a look. Carvajal slapping the ball away. Again, he just wants to get this back underway, but a little note also, by the way, Carvajal, the only player from the Castilla that's out there for Real Madrid at the moment. There are 9 from the athletic youth system. Courtois again. Iñaki couldn't quite get there. Double teamed. Yirai the other way. But the pass goes awry from Yirai. Big hello to all of the Peñas out there for both of these clubs, especially the Peña Athletic Club of California, as they are feasting at the moment. Always nice to hear from them. Benzema can't hold on. Outlet Iñaki against Ramos again, but no one behind in support. Modric. Carvajal wide. Bangs it off of Yuri. Bale has Carvajal, uses him. Oh, inside, but well covered. Inigo.
That one was going to curl right under the head of the late arriving Asensio. There's a lovely ball. It's just a half a pound under hit by Carvajal.
Garcia and Carvajal renewing their conversation.
Again.
Oh no.
Done for the day now.
Well, that looks to be more muscular than joint. Every time he gets hurt, though, you have to watch out. Ray, it was 3 years ago he lost the entire season when his right ACL went. And then just last year, only played 5 games because his left. Rizzo will have to look to the bench.
This doesn't look good. It's going to be okay. Whether that's for the rest of the season or tonight, yeah, he's done. You tell an immediate reaction from the player. It's some sort of muscle pull, and you feel it go. You know that's it.
Well, they have Ander Kappa, who is so good, but normally on the right side for Eibar. Rico, perhaps more of a central midfielder. He's the one that made that pass for the Aduriz goal the last time they won. But they will go with the more attack-oriented Kappa. Kroos from the corner. Glances off Bale, and his right foot fails him. So Ander Kappa, the 26-year-old from Portugalete, another athletic youth player that got away to Eibar, now making his second appearance of the season. Galete and Garcia continuing to bark about Carvajal to Jose Gonzalez. Well, as you said, the fact that Munayin was able to walk off under his own power, a good sign. Munayin, so vital. Ramos almost stolen away by Raul Garcia. Modric back to Kroos. Almost 46,500 at the San Mamés.
Playing Isco wide up front.
You have to like what they're seeing.
So far, he's going to play the last 10 minutes back to goal, which is where he was caught out there.
Very close, though, isn't it? go through. It's an amazing attempt by Marcelo that is so close to paying off.
Snuck inside. Martinez clears with his right foot.
Again, Bernat just doing enough to hurry up Modric. That's the ingredient built into this athletic club. They will hound and hunt, but they're going to have to really extend themselves against this fast-moving Real Madrid team. Play the ball very quickly, continue to make threatening runs. There's a lot of covering up to do. Can they last the distance? 35 minutes and some incredible players on the bench with fresh legs ready to come in.
Casemiro staying upfield, finds Bale, and he gets caught by the offside flag. Well, Isco getting a chat.
Again, difference makers. Look again, just getting caught by a half a lean. Good spot by the referee's assistant. Isco, the perfect type to come in and serve up his special football, especially fresh into a game like this that needs a locksmith. Good play.
Beautiful control and dancing again around Ramos. 3v3, but the final service leaves something to be desired. On the bench, Isco. What is Pablo Sanz telling him that Alarcón doesn't already know?
I think it'll be a case of looking at the shape in this athletic club team where they've seen obviously some sort of pocket where Isco in his type of football can take advantage of. Now, you see how much Real Madrid depend on the likes of Marcelo and Carvajal getting up front and support out wide, but I think with Isco in this type of position here that Luka is in on, that's the area where Isco can really hurt you.
Real Madrid wide. Asensio drives on DeMarcos, and more likely to use his left foot there.
If it is Luka and Toni Kroos on either side, he'll be giving that advantage to Isco, that license. Usual performance from him.
Oi! And things getting even hot. Now remember, there is VAR. Now another collision. This time it's Inigo Martinez.
Well, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and they're both ways. So it goes against Casemiro the first time, and then it's like for like, and the referee has played it both ways without showing the cards.
And again, his back was turned maybe on the earlier collision. Hard to miss this one.
Here's this one. That was a bit more intentional by Raul Garcia. And then again, I'll see you in the alley. And
Garcia.
Great position. Now this one needs something ultra special from this distance. There's no angle on it. Very little. Simon lining up the thing, and Gareth ready to unload here.
Bale from about 30 whips it right down the middle, and a second save for Simon to deny Ramos on the follow-up.
Spectacular save. It's a good attempt by Gareth Bale, and this one Simon spills, but great follow-up again.
Casemiro, and things are starting to boil over.
And the crowd's more emotion boiling over onto this pitch. So the tempo getting well and truly inflamed. And here's another good look. Does it take a deflection? No, it's right at him. His fists of fury don't come out, so he tries to slap it down, and it gets away from him. Ramos charging in like a scalded cat, strikes it as best as he can. Another look, the whip, the dip, and Sergio does everything right, but the goalkeeper spreads himself and somehow, some way gets enough on it. That's another tremendous save by the 21-year-old youth product.
Ramos might have been offside if it went to VAR, but Simone couldn't wait for video. Isco for Modric, do you agree?
Well, could have been one of either Modric or Asensio, but they're chasing the game. Certainly, Luka has been tested in his World Cup and still working his way back to full fitness. Put a lot into that first half as well.
Could have been Asensio, but Asensio has been involved, although more successful cutting in from the right.
Sure, so all the threat remains out there for Real Madrid, and a lot more to contend with now for Athletic Club.
Into the final half hour. The goal coming just after the opening half hour. Munayin following up on Iñaki Williams' shot, tapping it before it crossed the line, just in case. Another foul. Gonzalez whistling against Yeray. Could get the leg around, but collided with Benzema in the process. Isco dropping back. Now Varane spots an avenue. This is his first foray forward. Big Frenchman out on the left wing. Marcelo cuts in. Maybe not intentionally, but Varane gets it back to Marcelo. Right-footed cross for Benz. Carvajal, Benzema, Carvajal to the spot, and Bale's right foot again goes awry.
This is an impossible hit for Gareth to adjust to. Would have been goal of the season already if this one had been able to find the net. Play again, as always, man. They are really getting the machetes out of the jock straps here in this game.
Andy Garcia brought in from Eibar for a little bit of that fire and fight, but third man in and made contact. Gets the silly yellow card. Garantía Berizzo hopes that does not come back to haunt them. Simone to midfield. Casemiro finds Kroos.
This is the area to find Isco, but they go wide.
Right-footed cross, the header to the corner, and Isco strikes. We're tied.
It's Isco Alacon arrives like a ghost through the fog. They go to Gareth out wide. It's a beautiful ball sent in. Isco with a header. Toni Kroos switches play. This one looks as if, whoa, it's very close to being offside. The flag stays down. Gareth sends a beautiful ball. Exquisite. Again, this ball is tremendous. A questioning ball. It's measured pixel perfect, and then it's measured down to a make run by Bale. That is an immaculate header from little Francisco.
Well, we'll see if we can look at the review, but the referees are not reviewing that pass. The goal will stand. Isco Alacon, Isco a la carte, as they will take that goal, and they'll hope to come back for more. First of the season for the former Malaga man.
Well, nowadays he can't be too quick on the trigger to celebrate. I thought there was a question of offside, but I think they got it right. I think he was level.
Casemiro wide for Benzema.
Good ball again.
Flicked on by Oscar. Over Marcelo, but the Brazilian read it well. Under Kappa has gone to that right flank where he used to maraud for Eibar.
Well, he asked me where Isco would come in and do the damage, and I wouldn't have thought, well, aerial power is what Isco's all about. But again, it's his elusiveness into the box. But the two passes, one from Toni Kroos was a wonderful dispatch to Gareth Bale. Gareth didn't need to control it, but what he did need to do was put in that first-time rainbow pass to an area where Isco was arriving beautifully, and that was a very clean, sweet header.
Casemiro sneaks it far side to his compatriot Marcelo. In on his right, deflected away by Inigo. Bale on his shooting foot. Bale, it is just not his day. 7 straight games with a goal, but not yet today.
His passing has been tremendous, but his shooting, now, this one was always going to be flaming over the top. Sets himself up nicely enough. Again, like Real Madrid, just sharpen up their game.
At the moment,
Get another look at this majestic pass. This pass is magisterial from Gareth, and the finish again. Well, he needs help like a fish needs a bicycle to put that one away. Again, another look. It's very close, and it could be argued from the Athletic Club that he's offside, but Real Madrid fans will be saying, nah, he's level. Very close.
Both
flag stays down. Sent goes in, and wonderful, lovely header. That looks as if that's an easy header. Far from it. Got to get it into that side net. And first touch, beautiful.
Those bandy legs have springs in them. Nice through ball. Cut back. Is it touched off the hand? Well, again, Gonzalez not listening to the complaints of Athletic. The fans whistling, but he's not. And magic words have been spoken. You can sense the frustration building for Athletic. Kappa going in the book.
Well, vehement objection here. Yuri Brushish comes across. Cannot see how you can give that. Casemiro going down, the ball gets triggered in. There's no way that he's playing that.
The arm trailing behind.
A ball can play the hand or the arm and not be a handball, Phil. I don't think, you're looking at it in super slow motion. I'm not sure that there's any intention from Casemiro for a handball. That's a great ball.
Into Asensio, and Simon with another stop. And the Benzema with the rebound shot wastes the chance.
Remember the name, people. We saw it with these great goalkeepers in the past, and Unai Simon may be the next addition. Fabulous spreading of himself, and again quick off his line, just enough to shorten that angle.
5 saves on the day, and that's just a number compared to how important they've been.
Is there a winner? Look at these teams searching out. They want the 3 points. That's a good touch. Well, covered by
Isco reaching in, and again Athletic not getting the call.
No, there's no call again. There's a good tackle by Isco.
Sliced in by Benyat.
Good run.
Kappa to the goal line. Whistles through the 6.
But he's got to attack that back post. He's standing, hoping for the pullback. 2-3 players in the red and white shirts. Nobody attacking that back post.
70th minute. Settled by Carvajal.
Beautifully.
Asensio to cross over to Marcelo. Sweeping in, Casemiro tried to feed Asensio, blocked by Yeray. Benyat, 200th game for Echeverria with Athletic. But will it be a positive result? Into the center. Carvajal trying to play it safe. Courtois Does well this time. 20 minutes remain. A little late for Iñaki. Still alive though. Kappa. Nice back to his left. Touched. The shot from Susayeta deflected. Iñaki Williams with the left, and it swings wide.
Susayeta does everything right. They cannot say that this wasn't intentional. Shot at goal. Beautiful by Iñaki Williams to keep it alive. Ramos gets robbed by DeMarcos. Wonderful dexterity of the touch. Here he's got to step through it. He hits it. And then Iñaki Williams, a swing and a miss. But Susayeta, pulls the right card out of his hand, but he's denied.
Fast feet for Benzema.
He's in.
Isco in. Collision at the top of the 18. And a foul just outside. It's a yellow card against Yuri.
Wonderful run from Isco. And again, inviting the challenge in. Yuri's got to come here and attempt, because if he doesn't make that challenge, he scores in. Wonderful setup from Asensio. There's the kiss passed, and the challenge is made just outside of the box. Brilliant from Isco. Legs taken. That is a invite for special free kick. Perhaps by Gareth again, but it looks like it may change this one up.
Ramos looks like he wants to go. Well, you said Isco would be asked to change things. He has. Athletic scored first. 64th minute, Isco equalized.
Someone's got to look at both sides of this. Clearly, it looks as if this is going to be in the eyes of the captain, but he's got to be prepared for the other side.
23 yards out.
Too much pop on this one. Maybe, just maybe, Asensio soft touch would have produced better dividends.
Again, almost Ter Stegen-like in his style, Unai Simon.
And the save doesn't do him justice. What we haven't seen is the manner in which he left his lane, recognising the danger and just knowing how much to come off of his lane without overcommitting for Asensio. Because if he overcommits, Asensio will draw him in and slip it under him. But he knew just when to hold off. And then, as you say, a great super save.
Casemiro again pushing forward. Good reach in by Yuri Borchiche. Garcia draws Kroos, passes it off. In for Susayeta, tries to cut back, but Isco with the defense. Asensio. Where you can sense from the fans, you sense from the players, Athletic thinking the refereeing maybe not quite balanced. And looking at the stats, 14-4 in fouls as that one carries. Marcelo can't keep it in. And 4 yellows against the hosts, none against the visitors. But do they have an argument?
I don't think so. I think he's called it both ways, time and time again, this referee.
Gareth Bale will exit, and his goal-scoring streak comes to a close at 7. Fresh legs from Vasquez. And another change coming in, this one to try and hold the fort and the point. And Iñaki Williams will exit. And it will be Mikel San Jose as the final.
Very dangerous. And full of commitment, endeavour, industry. But more to him than just a cart horse and labour. His wonderful guile in his hold-up play, taking on two of the best defenders in world football in Varane and Ramos and giving them a hell of a game. Well played, young Inaki. It was 2 years without a Liga goal at home, as we said earlier. And he was that, well, he was a frog's hair away from getting that one today, but Naeem made ultra sure of it. And had to.
Still one substitute left, actually, and they do have Adit Saduris available on the bench for maybe some late heroics as he comes back from injury. Mikel Rico, again, a playmaking midfielder, taking out the forward, moving Raul Garcia into that spot.
Yep.
Headed back, but right to Asensio. Isco. Vasquez gets it back from Carvajal, swings to his left, intercepted before Asensio. Kroos has the leg to shoot from here, electing to pass. Moves in for Asensio, back to Carvajal. Nice shielding from Isco. Edge of the 18, Vasquez.
This is disappointing in the end from Vasquez because he's got 4 targets inside of the box, and that's impressive football from Real Madrid. They kept the ball alive, it kept on moving it around and opened it up, waiting for the cavalry to come in and support, and it came. 4 players, and Vasquez goes for the impossible shot from that tight, acute angle. But again, another example how Real Madrid just keep using the roulette in their football to keep on going around and round till that ball lands in the right slot. Nearly did.
Ball touched away by Vasquez, who seems to take a clip. Chance out wide, Susaeta from the left, cuts back to his right foot.
Let's help.
He'll get it. Chiche to the inside. Deflected cross cleared away. Now Isco tripped up, whistle blows.
Quick feet from Benzema, and also from the wonderful Isco, tempting the challenge from Benat.
So that's the 5th caution, and it might have been something Benyat had said in passing.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. The referee saw cynical strike across his legs, and Isco was just about to evade him.
Mikel Rico will be the final substitution, it appears.
Good ball.
Casemiro. Benzema, and a good grab by Simon.
Hands, beautiful. Again, part of the beauty of this save is the way he leaves his lane. He's got to be as tall as Courtois, and that is how you leave your lane. Wonderful quickness and identifying of that pass. Soft hands. Ultra impressive. Nice, Simon.
Papa on the overlap. Oscar. Lifted to this near flank for Yuri. $22 million buy to get him back to the Basque Country from PSG.
Also for the youngster Simon, 21 years old, facing the European champions. That does play into a man's psyche. Look out.
Teed up San Jose, but as he cuts back against Varane, pocket pick.
Never that type of player that's going to be able to put the brakes on and then pull the trigger. San Jose, he'll do it from distance, but there was tight space there. Unlucky though.
Close. Elects to pull it back. Is there a win in this for either? Or will this be the first blemish for Real Madrid? Barcelona had to come back against the other Basque giants earlier. If Real can do the same, it would be Only the second time in history, Ray, that both have started 4-0. Offside, the call against Marcelo. Both teams won their opening 4 matches in the 2009-2010 season. And if Real can find another goal, it could happen again here. So, Miguel Rico, the veteran midfielder, coming in for Beñat, who gets a nice round of applause.
Tremendous performance in that engine room, as always. Echeverria, personification of this athletic club in terms of, well, everything. Excellence and full-blooded commitment as an individual and then as a backup for your teammates.
Here's our forward man of the match candidates. You can go to Twitter right now, cast your vote. Unai Simon, Marco Susaeta, Marcelo, or Isco at beIN Sports USA. Cast your vote. We'll announce the winner at the end of the game. Rahal. Help wide in Vasquez. Sneaks the cross in, almost met by Benz. Vasquez in a clash of 17s introduced to the San Mamés.
Magic.
Nice from Isco. Chested down, and Marcelo couldn't quite control. Take a look back. This is the goal by Iker Muniain. Was he offside? The keeper, and it doesn't quite look like it. Where was he at the time of the touch from Iñaki Williams? It might be a bit of a controversy if Athletic scores again. Back to Courtois. If you're keeping track, Keylor Navas allowed 1 goal in his 2 games against Getafe and Girona. This would be 2 allowed by Courtois against Leganés and Athletic. And I better be careful. He's got a caution. Athletic fans want to see a little more effort from their side to try and get the ball back.
Oh, they've put so much in, and it's easy to take it for granted. Chasing this ball around against this team in white is taking a lot out of them.
Isco against Alvarez.
And still, Real Madrid will pull them around just like this.
Vasquez denied by Yuri, coming away with it. The veteran Rico tripped up from behind. Advantage played. Garcia through. Bursting a lung to get there is Susaeta, but he just can't.
Well, it takes cheetah-like speed of Varane to stop this incredible lung-bursting run from Susaeta, who's fed this ball on. It's a barreling run from Miguel Rico. And then this ball played through from Raul Garcia is a tremendous pass. Measured again down to a pixel. He gets a hammer blow through it from Carvajal. And at the other end of it, man, Mikel Susaeta is a 30-year-old. Still got amazing wheels.
Interesting, they bring that all the way back. Probably the way advantage should be played. Although, let's see what they can do with it. Nice touch, Garcia. San Jose.
Run.
Wide for Susaeta. Looking for Rico. Now we know why Inigo's a defender. Offside. Under Kappa. "32 minutes in, it was Iker. 32 minutes later, it was Isco." Is there another goal in these final few? He sees it bang off of Kroos, but Marcos keeps it in, plays it back, tight angle for Unai Simon, and it stays in play. Ramos brings it down.
Run. Nope.
And they don't call. They late call on the foul. Under Kappa again barking at the ref.
Inspirational run from Ramos with the ball, taking them on, driving them back, waiting for the run, nothing ahead of them. Ben's wanting it into feet, but infraction caused. Good tackle.
Reaching out
there.
Lucas Vasquez goes in the book.
It's away. It's a fair call. It was a good tackle initially on Vasquez.
Ray, once again for the 4th straight game, Dani Carvajal, Sergio Ramos, and Karim Benzema will be the Iron Men for Real Madrid. For Ramos, it probably doesn't come as that much of a surprise, but Ray, this is the first time in his history with Real Madrid that Karim Benzema has played the entirety of 4 straight games. Lopetegui obviously sees something he likes.
And he's been repaid as well, hasn't he? With tremendous service, and not just that, the goals have come for Karim. Again, today he's been involved centrally in a meaningful way. Still top class player.
And the 8th minute winding to a close. Kappa sliding over. Marcelo takes the touch, chipped into space. Onside, the cross deflected, still in play. Rico challenging. San Jose trying to get there and does. Marcelo scrambling but couldn't. San Mamés trying to will the Lions forward. Unai Alvarez, the 23-year-old, sending it wide. Marcos in, over Kappa, cleared by Varane. Throw in, Athletic. They're on their feet. Throw in, box high. Not foolish pressure from Athletic, but they do lean forward. San Jose. Almost.
Good cover from Ramos and Toni Kroos, just doing enough. Look out.
Asensio with the bump. Rico looking to return the favor.
The play.
Marco.
Got numbers inside the box.
On his left. To his left.
Brilliant. Magic.
Back from Benz. Poked away at the last moment by Inigo.
Benzema should have let this one run on to Isco, who was on that back post after a brilliant run from Asensio. If we see this one again, Benz doesn't hear, or can it sense Isco behind him, who would have been one-on-one with Simon. Tremendous run from Marco.
In the hope that one of those will not be called. Rico playing higher up than normal. To added time we go. 3 minutes to determine a winner, if we can.
Very difficult to pick out a man of the match from either his team or his counterparts. There's been some tremendously impressive performances in the red and white shirts and in the white ones. And both Simon and Courtois have had their moments, but Simon in particular, and I'm going to be testing him here again.
Vasquez.
Switch.
Marcelo one-on-one. On the overlap, San Jose gets there first, but forced to clear. Ramos. And he knew it as soon as he passed it. Offside again, Real Madrid. For the 6th time today. Just about 2 minutes remain. Will it be the 3rd straight draw between these two? Munayin on the bench when he went down with that injury. The Athletic attack seemed to lose a bit. Isco followed in the 64th with the equalizer. And now a yellow. Why not? Everyone gets a yellow. 6th against Athletic Bilbao. Glancing header, almost finds Rico, still loose. Mikel turns, shoots, and diving to his right, 6'7", Thibaut Courtois saves the game.
A little touch on, and Mikel Rico doesn't get an awful lot of power, but he gets the angle right. And the angle is going to test the net until Courtois makes a very, very good save.
Duran. Isco back under pressure. Final minute. Ramos up and grabbed. He'll take the foul. And Real might just want to kill the clock.
Yeah, I see. It's easy pickings in the end for Courtois. Just didn't rifle it enough because of the challenge coming in on him. It rushed him. But still a tester for Courtois. Came through.
Little hip check into touch. Well, is this a blemish for Lopetegui and Real Madrid?
Well, it was always going to be the test, and we called it certainly the biggest test thrown down. And they'll have another one on Wednesday at the White House against James Pilotta's advancing, improving, progressive Roma, which will not be an easy game. But the way Real Madrid have played throughout this game, the indications are that they'll be right and up for the fight to protect their crown.
No!
And for once, it looks like Gonzalez will give the Athletic fans something to cheer. An in-swinger from Susayeta. Courtois leaning back in his 6. First corner of the day for Athletic, and it's cleared away, and that is going to do it. Real fights back, but drops points for the first time this year.
Well, it took Isco to rise above and steal the points away from an impressive Athletic club again. It was a typical Athletic club performance. The Lions is their nickname, and they lived up to it, as they always do. Real Madrid came in and played some wonderful football in their own right, but it took some really strong defending to keep this Athletic club out, and also to keep Marcelo's men out. A fair scoreline in the end, I think, Phil. I don't know. It was maybe a point gained by Real Madrid, because up until that wonderful little kiss header from Isco, it was struggling to find the back of the net of this impressive young goalkeeper, Unai Simon.
So 1-1, the final score, and our forward man of the match is Unai Simon. 6 saves on the day, single-handedly keeping Real Madrid at bay.
And that one was the great save. And then this one again, it looked as if he threw the welcome mat down for the captain. Asensio thinks he's seeing all goal here, but this goalkeeper, Simon says, no way.
Well, thanks for joining us on Twitter and casting your vote. Our forward man of the match, Unai Simon. For Toni Kroos and company, the first time under the Lopetegui era, they do not win. Barcelona topping La Liga, Real Madrid in a catfight in the Lions' Den.
How was Spain? They go crazy for soccer. And you know what? It's totally contagious.